Hi, my name is Chandara Panachone, and I serve as the Chief of the Office of Insurance Diversity and Innovation here at the California Department of Insurance. I am so honored to be able to share our stories with you in celebration of Women's History Month, starting with our very own task force members whose stories continue to inspire me. This work that we do here at the Department of Insurance is so important to be able to advance opportunities and access and equity for women who come in all shapes, forms, and sizes, whose experiences really have been so pivotal in terms of creating their own lived experiences. And I hope that by them telling their stories, it certainly inspires you to tell yours as well. We hope you enjoy.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Van, and I have the privilege and honor of being the director for the Insurance Diversity Program at the California Department of Insurance. We are excited to spotlight our new video series titled Our Voices, Our Impact. This month, for the month of March, we'll be highlighting Women's History Month. We hope you enjoy our videos as much as we enjoyed preparing them for you.
Hi, I'm Akita Poindexter, and I am the President and CEO of Poindexter Consulting Group. I have the honor and privilege of serving as this year's Diversity Task Force Chair. I really just want to take a couple minutes to talk to you a little bit about why Women's History Month means such a great deal to me, both personally and professionally. Personally, it's a time to reflect on the strength and sacrifice, the resilience, and the faith of women who've come before me. Women who often carry tremendous burdens while still creating opportunities for others. It reminds me that my journey, like so many other women's journey, is rooted in perseverance, grace, and responsibility to keep those doors open for people that are coming behind me. Professionally, Women's History Month is a reminder that progress does not come quick, overnight, and not by accident. It happens because women are willing to lead, speak up, serve, and challenge systems that were not always designed with equity in mind. As a woman business owner, a board leader, and advocate, I see it as an opportunity to celebrate the contributions of women while also continuing the work of advancing access, representation, and meaningful opportunity. My role in the Insurance Diversity Task Force has allowed me to make an impact by helping shape conversations and strategies that move beyond just good intentions, but really toward meaningful, measurable outcomes. Advancing economic equity and inclusion requires us to look closely at. Through this work, I've been able to contribute to efforts that not only just encourage a broader inclusion, but elevate underrepresented businesses and communities, and to support sustainable practices that strengthen both the insurance industry and the community it serves. A sustainable future cannot exist without equity and inclusion. That is that's the core, that's the basic part of the foundation. When diverse voices are present at the table, we make better decisions, we build stronger institutions, and create systems that are more responsive, innovative, and let's just be frank, fair. My work with the task force has really reinforced my belief that economic equity is just not for social good. It is a business, and it's a business necessity, right? That is the only way that we're going to have long-term sustainability. Thank you so much, and let's continue to celebrate Women's History Month every night, every day, not just in the month of March.
Women's History Month is deeply personal to me. As a woman who has used a wheelchair since birth, my life has always existed at the intersection of both gender and disability. And historically, women with disabilities haven't always been visible in leadership, in media, in representation, and even in conversations about equality. So when I think about Women's History Month, I think about women who pushed forward before us. Women who have expanded what leadership and resilience and possibility looks like. One of the disability leaders that I deeply admire from our history is Judy Heumann, and she once said, "Change never happens at the pace we think it should. It happens because people refuse to give up." That quote really resonates with me because progress for women, especially women with disabilities, has always come from people who were willing to change the status quo and push for something better. And professionally for me, my work has focused on helping organizations understand that diversity isn't just about representation. It's actually about unlocking opportunity, innovation, and stronger communities where more voices are included and have seats at the table. So serving on the California Department of Insurance Diversity Task Force has been an incredible opportunity for me to help shape that future. To me, Women's History Month is about a celebration. It's a call to action. It reminds us how far we've come, but also how important it is to keep pushing forward so that the next generation of women, including women with disabilities, see themselves reflected in every space, in every workforce, in every classroom, in every policy decision where decisions are being made. And that is the future that I am proud to be working towards.
Hi everyone, my name is Marquita Thomas and I'm honored to serve on the Insurance Diversity Task Force. Women's History Month for me is both a reflection and a call to action. Personally, it's about recognizing the resilience, innovation, and leadership of women who have created opportunities where none existed. As a Black woman and a business leader, I'm very aware that many of the doors I walk through today were opened by women who had to fight to be seen, heard, and valued. Professionally, it's a reminder that progress doesn't happen by accident. It happens because women continue to challenge systems, build new pathways, and advocate for inclusion in spaces where we've historically been underrepresented. That connects directly to the work we're doing through the Insurance Diversity Task Force. My role and the work of this task force is about advancing economic equity in a very real, tangible way. We're focused on creating access to contracts, access to networks, and access to opportunities that allow diverse businesses, including women-owned businesses, to grow and compete at a higher level. When we talk about shaping a sustainable future, we're not only talking about environmental sustainability, we're talking about economic sustainability, making sure that women and diverse entrepreneurs are not left out of industries that are building wealth and driving innovation. Because when women have equitable access to opportunity, we don't only grow businesses, we strengthen communities, we create jobs, and we build systems that are more inclusive and more resilient for everyone. So for me, Women's History Month is about honoring the past, showing up in the present, and being intentional about the future we're building together.
My name is Imelda Alejandrino, and in celebration of Women's History Month and as a volunteer of the California Department of Insurance Diversity Task Force, I'd like to share my story. When I was younger, I watched my mother navigate a new country, a new language, and a completely new system. She didn't have a roadmap, but she had resilience. And what I remember most is that she never asked for a seat at the table. She found a way to build one. And that's what Women's History Month means to me. Personally, it's a reminder of the strength and sacrifice of women whose stories may never be written in history books, but whose impact lives on with us. As the youngest of my family and as an immigrant, I carry that legacy with me every day. Professionally, it's a call to action. When diverse businesses grow, they create jobs. They reinvest locally. They strengthen the broader economy, and that's how inclusion becomes more than an initiative. It becomes a system. Women's History Month reminds us that women who built before us, often without recognition. Our responsibility today is to make sure the path is not only visible, but more accessible for those who come next. Happy Women's History Month.